was a tough challenge because we moved the game forward and decided to do a doubleheader, and so some of the kids were coming right from campus and class, and their objectives there, and probably grab a quick bite to eat. And I know it was a little different feeling because guys were just straggling into our report time, and that might have had something to do with the fact that we, as I said last night, we probably turned some crooked numbers into ones or zeros, squandered some opportunities early, and it looked like it could have cost us. But nonetheless, the fact that they were able to get that 6 late and put the game out of reach, I thought it was a good effort.
Beating Ohio State, it's like 7-3, and kind of played a bunch of tournaments, kind of a bunch of different teams they played so far.
Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of research on them yet. I know we had 3 very competitive games with them last year, and we never even saw their All-American stopper because of the type of games. They never had a lead. But I expected to see him, and I saw his numbers. They were spectacular. And then just what I read going into the season, I knew that their starting pitching was brand new, but their bullpen depth seemed to be one of the strengths that they liked in the ball club. I know they have good personnel and they're well coached, and I think they're definitely a contender for a competitive Big Ten conference. So tomorrow I'll probably break them down a little bit more and look at what my assistants provide for me and the information.
I think you shut them out twice. That's why you kept the stopper out of the game. I think you guys
That's right. It wasn't 1-0 a couple games or something like that. Again, I'm not very well educated right now on that because we had the field so long yesterday. So.
What's your Sunday starter look like this week?
We think it's going to be Gold. We have a TBA because he had a little bit of physical ailment. He tightened up a little bit, not his arm, but on part of his body. So if he comes out of that all right, then I think he'll be a Sunday starter. So we just made a TBA for him.
Can you go kind of almost committee time? I mean, do you feel like with some of the depth you have, you can get a guy to give you a 5, or just say you just kind of need to get somebody to kind of get you started Sunday? And
Yeah, as long as Friday and Saturday go pretty well. We're going to have a lot of arms and quality arms like we did in the second game yesterday. We had Nogasekis ready, and he's been throwing the ball extremely well. And of course, Clevenger and Reed. If we can get through Friday and Saturday and get some innings out of Tommy and Matt Crook, then we've got a lot of good choices out of the bullpen. And that's always a tough one because you don't want to panic on the guy that's starting, and every time he gets a guy on base, you got a guy up and down and all that stuff. You want to give him a chance to pitch through it, I guess would be the best way to say it. But when you have those type of arms and that kind of bullpen, then it kind of forces, it makes you be a little more impatient than you should be, I guess, sometimes.
Where's it going Sunday in the last few starts?
Well, he's gotten the job done. Whether it's not Cal State Fullerton. I read some of the paper today, and it wasn't against the likes of Cal State Fullerton, but he can only do what he can do. And when you put up zeros, and I thought he started the game a little bit crummy at a 0-2 count, and walked the guy, and ended up costing him. And then at the end of the day, his body of work was pretty good. Same thing against Portland.